with TNF and Espanol. Let's go to the field right now. Kaylee Hartung. Kaylee.
Well, Al, injuries are front and center again for the 49ers. They were already without the big names of Nick Bosa, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk. And tonight, they are down 3 more key pieces. You've got wide receivers Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings, as well as starting quarterback Brock Purdy. Like you guys mentioned, this is his 3rd game out because of a really painful toe injury. Mac Jones is 2-0 in his place, and head coach Kyle Shanahan told us Jones should be a starter in this league, and they're lucky to have him. He said he has seen Jones play aggressive, and that's something he must continue to do against the Rams defense tonight, guys.
We will find out. As you take a look at the 2 coaches, they know each other well. They're each in their 9th season. Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay were on the staff in Washington between 2010 and 2013 under Kyle's father, Mike Shanahan. And McVay is 39 years old. He's the 4th youngest coach in the league at this point, 9 years in. There's Stafford, who's only 2 years younger than McVay. 5 years now with the Rams after 12 years in Detroit. SoFi filling up. Rams won the toss. They have deferred. Thursday Night Football being brought to you by Aura Ring 4, now in colorful ceramic. By Spectrum Fiber powered internet, the most reliable internet you can count on. By AT&T, connecting changes everything. Super Bowl 21, Matthew Stafford, what a game. Cooper Kupp, what a game. Rams beat the Bengals and went down to the wire 23-20. And it ended thanks to Aaron Donald, who wrapped up his career with a ring. By Xavier Smith. So Stafford, big game last week, had that 88-yard pass at the end of the game. Has thrown 385 in his career, over 60,000 passing yards, and of course won that Super Bowl after the 21 season. 17th year, a dozen in Detroit. The big trade with Jared Goff going the other way paid off for both teams. So Jones, 1st-round draft pick by New England back in 21, 15th overall in that draft, went to the Pro Bowl. His record this year is 2-0 with 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. You saw Purdy last week. They lost to Jacksonville, and now Jones in this week. They have 10 days off. We'll see about their next game with Tampa Bay. To play in the opening quarter, in San Francisco leading 7-0. 3 weeks from tomorrow, opening night of the NBA on Prime, October 24th. Great doubleheader. Celtics take on the Knicks. Then the Timberwolves and the Lakers meet. NBA on Prime kicks off Friday, October 24th, 7 Eastern. And there, of course, is a mural of Luka Doncic and Kobe Bryant on hip and trendy Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood.
What is LA going to do? They're going to have the Dodgers probably in the NLCS by then. The Lakers will be getting started. You got the Chargers and the Rams. There's a lot going on out here.
So the winner of this game, for what it's worth, the NFC West is probably the best division in football right now, the most competitive. The winner's going to be 4-1. And of course, Seattle, don't forget about Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle is 3-1.
Yeah.
Arizona lost a tough one, 2 tough ones in a row, 2-2.
Yeah, I tell you, this division, even before the season started, I think everybody knew the potential of it. And now just, not even, I guess just a little over a month into this season, what's been incredible to me is what Kyle Shanahan has done, considering you look out there, you're used to seeing obviously all the big names, and they've been decimated with injuries, and yet been able to get over 3 of the 4 games. Almost had a shot last week. They're -4 in turnover margin and still almost won that football game. Had the ball at midfield late with a chance to win.
Lost to Jacksonville. Tonight's aerial coverage from SoFi Stadium, appropriately, is presented by SoFi. Opened in 2020. Take a look at the numbers now. Obviously, the 49ers totally dominant. 112 pass yards to -6.
Yeah, and that's a great way to keep Matthew Stafford and company on the sideline.
6:11 to go to halftime. San Francisco leading Los Angeles 14-0 on this Thursday night. Lighting it up, to say the least. Puka Nakua in his third year. 42 receptions coming in tonight. He has 3 more, tied for the most of the first 4 games with Cooper Kupp and Michael Thomas. The ex-Saint, 8 straight regular season games with 7 or more receptions, longest current streak in the National Football League. Loves to block, made some fantastic plays. You know, they drafted a guy named Puka. You figure, okay, that's a 5'8" scat back.
Yeah.
No, he's built.
6'2", 215 pounds, and blocks like a tight end. Competitive spirit, I think, permeates itself throughout the entire offense, if not the entire team.
Haven't called Jared Verse's name tonight.
No, we haven't, and here he is against Trent Williams. It's going to be a big battle, we knew. I think it's gone a little bit back and forth. Trent Williams getting healthier and looking better and better, more like himself. That was a good one. For 8, he's able to get inside, get to the outside, but 171 locks you up. It's pretty hard to be able to work your way out of that. At the previous play against that run, he was able to get in and make a nice play.
So, to MetLife Stadium, the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Of course, they're excited with Jackson Dart, what he did against the Chargers the other day. We'll find out about Dart. They take on New Orleans this week. The Eagles are undefeated. That's Thursday Night Football, Philly and the Giants next week.
These divisional matchups on Thursday night, it brings even more juice, you know, into these stadiums, and the importance of those games. It'll be a good one in New York next week.
San Francisco. 30 seconds.
They'll try to make it 17-7. Not what we expected in the first half, huh?
Well, Christian McCaffrey, 18 touches in the first half alone. I think the story's been the way their defense has been able to get after Matthew Stafford when he's been out there. But really, I think it's Mac Jones. Mac Jones has come in. He's almost been able to kind of settle things down. He's been very decisive, to credit to him and to Kyle Shanahan with the plan that they've put together. But it's only a half. You know, if they're able to hit this, the Rams do get the ball to start the second half. But that could not have gone any better for Jones, and there's Trent Williams right there with him.
Yeah, looking very much like a first-round draft pick, which he was by New England in 21. 37-yard attempt. Morstead to put it down. Pinheiro to put it up. And the kick is good to end. Good first half. Halftime, 17-7. Let's go to Kaylee.
Describe Mac Jones' play in the first half.
He's doing a hell of a job. He's getting rid of the ball. He's being aggressive. When it's not there, he's checking it down. Love how he's playing right now.
What's allowed the success of your defense against Matthew Stafford?
We've been doing a good job keeping it away from him. They made a couple plays, but mainly keeping it away from has been the best thing.
Thanks, Kyle.
All right, man.
All right, thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Kyle. Coming up after the break, the State Farm Halftime Show.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by iPhone.
Week 5 of the NFL season starts tonight as the Los Angeles Rams take the field and ready to face the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday Night Football. Short drop over the middle, wide open, touchdown. What an opening drive. And the pass is caught by McCaffrey for the touchdown. Dancing and prancing into the end zone goes Kyron Williams for a touchdown. Halftime, SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. 17-7, San Francisco leading Los Angeles. Prime Stories. Take a look at some of the numbers right here. 6 TD passes this season for Mac Jones. Tied for the most in the first 3 games for the 49ers. Going all the way back to Jim Plunkett. And only 24 receiving yards in the first half for Puka Nakua, who's averaging 126 yards per game. There's the quarterback comparison. Jones looking really sharp, and Stafford had that good drive. And Stafford's going to get the ball to start the third quarter. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartung, Week 5 of the NFL season. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off. You got Jordan Whittington and Xavier Smith back for Los Angeles. Returnable, fielded at the 10 by Smith. Smith, a little gap there, and exploits it out to the 37-yard line. Moments ago, Kaylee with Sean McVay.
Sean, you warned us that adversity would inevitably hit in this game. How do you want your team to respond?
Yeah, I want us to respond like we're capable of. Steady, one play at a time, Kaylee. They've done a good job offensively moving the football. On the offensive side of the ball for us, we've had 3 drives, had the penalty on the first, or the sack on the first drive that hurt us. And then really we're getting 2 scoring drives. We just turn it over on a first down on the second drive. Hey, let's go get some points. Got to play all 4 quarters. That's what we're looking forward to doing.
What has San Francisco's offense done to make it so hard for your defense to get off the field?
They've been efficient. They've ran the football well. Backs doing a good job of taking underneath checkdowns, and they're staying ahead of the sticks. Give them credit. Got to tighten up here.
The line, you know, like usually is the case, you get caught up in the quarterback and the skill. It's pretty easy to overlook the guys that are doing the real work, which is the offensive line. They have played well. This is a rookie, Connor Colby, who's trying to hold up with Ben Barch down with an injury, working that double team to give Christian McCaffrey just enough space to be able to get to that second, third level. And they're getting enough out of that run game that's taking some of the heat off of the pass protection and off of Mac Jones. Again, this Rams defensive front, they can get after it with the best of them. You gotta, if you're gonna throw it, you gotta move the launch point, or the ball's gotta come out fast against his pass rush.
Hotel Costiera, where the crimes are as stunning as the views. It's a new action-packed series starring Jesse Williams as a fixer on the beautiful Amalfi Coast. Hotel Costiera. Watch now only on Prime Video, guys.
Oh, well,
I can't believe he left the Amalfi Coast to come here.
Well,
welcome to SoFi, Jesse Williams.
I was going to say, it says here, Kaylee, but thank you.
Kaylee was fired up.
Oh, totally. You're coming next Thursday, October the 9th, only on Prime, a new original documentary series chronicling Saquon Barkley's remarkable first season in Philadelphia. Looks back at the 5 years in the NFL through video diaries that he recorded. We're going to see him as well, but next Thursday you've got the documentary on Prime, and then we've got Saquon and the Eagles against the Giants from the Meadowlands. Jones reporter, good one on Thursday night from Southern California. The 49ers 20 and the Rams 14 on Thursday night football.
Hey, let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS. The win probability entering the 4th quarter. Niners on the road, 76% in a 20 to 14 game. And the Rams only at 24. We were saying it's a pretty steep number there.
I agree with you.
By NGS.
But here's a
just went down to 60%.
64 to 36, whatever it is. Rams try to affect another big comeback. I mean, this is a storied rivalry. Started back in 1950. Of course, the Rams moved to St. Louis for 2 decades, came back here, but they're picking up where they left off.
This is one of those when we saw the schedule release, right away we said, oh, that one's going to be a great one. Not only the 2 coaches and the personalities, but these 2 teams, I think, are put together and built to make a run this year. Even with the injuries to the Niners, obviously we're seeing what this team's all about.
We did have this game, though, last year in San Francisco, and it turned out to be 12-6.
The NFL and the American Cancer Society created Crucial Catch because early cancer detection can save lives. Don't wait. Visit NFL.com/crucialcatch to find your local cancer screening resources and to learn how to reduce your cancer risk.
10:39 remaining now now they're working on Jones's arm.
Yeah, you got the right forearm, you got the left leg.
The whole thing.
And now we got a tie game.
20 all. Kickoff by Carter. This time it goes into the end zone. To the 35 it comes.
Rams fans got to be thinking, what the heck's going on with the field goal unit? They've had a few this year. This is against the Titans in week 2. This is big in week 3 against the Eagles, where they miss. They get one block there, and then here a chance to win the game at the end. Jordan Davis blocks it, then scoops it up. Big fella's dropped some weight, able to take it all the way to the house. And then tonight, chance with an extra point. Kickers does it's good operation. Snap, hold, kick looks good, but Jordan Elliott gets that big paw up there to knock it down, so he's still got a tie game. We're all right.
It's been a year of block kicks all over the league. Crazy.
No, it's time for tonight's Game Changer presented by Novartis. The Game Changer, one of them is Davante Adams. Not necessarily just always catching the ball, but it's taking the defense with him and opening up some of his teammates. At that time, taking the defense downfield. Easy catch for Kyron Williams here, kind of setting a screen or a pick to allow his partner, Puka Nacua, to be able to score that touchdown. And then again, taking the defense with him, opens up underneath, and Kyron Williams able to get another touchdown with a quick throw there by Stafford. So Rams have fought their way back. We got a tie game here, Al, and now you wonder if you're the Niners without Nick Bosa and a lot of the others, who's going to step up if you're going to win this game and make a play?
Because was going out, stayed in. They back him up with 8:04, a 59-yard boot by Evans. Wahlberg and Lakeith Stanfield in the new original movie played Dirty, now streaming only on Prime Video.
Well, this 49ers offense, first half, they moved the ball at will. Second half has been a different story. Here's the punt. Look how close this goes to being out of bounds. It's not playing. The one guy that's been making plays is 84, Kendrick Bourne. And now at a huge play in this game, you got Kendrick Bourne again on the sideline.
Now he just came back into the game.
Came back out.
That beautiful shot. Tonight's aerial coverage is presented by SoFi. Stadium opened in 2020, the pandemic. I did the first game in this stadium before a crowd of 0. Rams against the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, what a brutal year.
Yeah. $5 billion edifice and nobody's here.
Nobody's here.
Nobody.
But you made up for it with a great Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. In the second year. Meanwhile, I'm working on Jones. Jones has eaten about 11 bananas tonight on the sideline. Meanwhile, there's the kick that goes into the end zone, meaning the Rams will get it at the 35-yard line. We can tell you next Thursday night, to the Meadowlands we go. Eagles, Jalen Hurts and company are undefeated right now, taking on Jackson Dart. The bell of the ball for the moment in New York, and the New York Giants on Thursday night.
Mac Jones started that drive on his own 2-yard line, facing serious adversity. Ended up 6 of 10 for 61 yards. And 10 of the 12 plays were passes to at least give him a shot at the field goal. And they got the 3-point lead for now. Let's see what Matthew Stafford does.
Pinheiro 56 set up for a great finish on this Thursday night. After the game, as always, the JCPenney post-game show exclusively on Prime Video. Kaylee, of course, will interview the player of the game. Lots to talk about as well. Witt and Fitz are ready for the road trip for the ages as they saunter across the country in a bus.
Oh, yeah.
With bunk beds.
It'll be a blast.
Oh, yeah. Does he make it? It doesn't look like it. Now the ball is out. When did it come out? The 49ers think they have stopped him short. They're already on the field. They're already celebrating. And that could be Marquise Siegel, the rookie, who's involved in that one. And Stafford can only come to the sideline and go, I can't believe it. What an ending.
What a job by so many different individuals led by Kyle Shanahan. I'll tell you, you hit it, Al. Marquise Siegel makes the play, but Chase Lucas does a really good job, 26. He and Fred Warner, they blow up the offensive line. Watch the effort here and here to allow 36 to come in and keep him short. They eat it up. Boom, that hit right there assures that Kyron Williams can't get to that first down line. Trying to get to the 10-yard line. Fred Warner comes in, Chase Lucas comes in, 26, and then that hit right there assures the Niners victory. One more look. Winnington in there trying to get a push. Nacua, but I'll tell you, the Niners, what a fitting play. They took the fight to the Rams on that last play, and Saleh's got to be fired up, and he clearly is. What an effort by that defense.
All night long. John Lynch as well. I mean, the 49ers came in as the walking wounded.
This is the kind of win that can change the complexion of an entire season.
Right, they're going to get some of their people back. You get George Kittle back. That's huge.
Yeah. backs against the wall.
Yeah, you'll get Ayuk back at a certain point. Meanwhile, there's going to be a whole quarterback thing going on in San Francisco. You know that when Purdy's ready to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, Mac Jones. I mean, how much you can't have any more admiration for a man than him tonight.
Yeah.
Battered, bruised, banged up. What a night for him.
Yeah, the 10-day rest before their next game. And look at the respect the two sides have for each other. I mean, it's a bitter rival. They know that by the time we get to week 17, these two are probably going to be right there. But this was a hell of a game. Went back and forth.
That was Richard Sherman with Devontae Adams. Mac Jones, man, a good rookie year. Then a career that was on a downward trend, and then he goes to Jacksonville and he backs up Lawrence. Comes to San Francisco to back up Purdy, and he's 3-0. So Kyron Williams, yeah, he
missed opportunities.
Fumbled earlier, had a chance for a touchdown there, and then gets stuffed in overtime. And the 49ers fly home with a mark of 4-1. Williams on the bench. Cardi with the field goal that tied it. But in the end, it's the 49ers with the victory.
The kiss off the upright.
Eddie Pinheiro. Doinks one through. The big stop on 4th down. So many twists and turns in this game tonight. Don't go anywhere. The JCPenney postgame show, Carissa and the gang, coming your way next.